AI music is here, and it's getting better and better, and it makes me very depressed. Yes, Suno AI is out, and it's the first real competitor to Riffusion that I've seen, where it's got pretty much the same kind of interface and setup, and I'm able to generate songs that are super good here in just seconds. And it makes me so upset because a little plug here, but my band's album is finally out after 5 years of writing, recording, mixing, mastering. And, no AI used at all in that. I absolutely promise you. I'll put a link in the comments here in case you are interested in listening. I appreciate that. But I can sit here on an app like this and generate music that's pretty darn good in seconds, whereas it took us 5 years to really create this music. So it's just another example about how the world of AI is just going so quick, so fast, and getting so good. So let's talk a little bit here about Suno. Here's its main interface, and every song that you put in, it creates 2 versions, just like Riffusion. You can add your own lyrics here in custom mode, so that's cool. You can put that in. Then you can enter whatever styles. You can exclude styles, so that's pretty cool. But we're just going to stick with simple prompt to music today. Also, you do have the availability of uploading audio. So say if you do want to do a cover or something inspired by some audio that you already have, that's pretty cool as well. But again, we're just doing a basic tutorial of it today. I will do a comparison of it against Riffusion soon, but let's dive in and see how Suno did today. So I gave it a few different prompts here of some music across the board, and we're going to listen through. And I want to talk about some of the things that are good, some of the things that are bad, and some things that just kind of blew me away. So first one here, I did a 90s grunge band covering a futuristic synthwave pop song about flying cars and heartbreaks. Here we go. Is this a grunge-inspired riff? Maybe. It's getting a little stadium. It's got some... I don't know. I wouldn't quite call this grunge. It's a little too polished and poppy. It's kind of like grunge meets Nickelback here. A little bit. Any song that you click, you could see the lyrics over here on the right. One of my things about AI-generated music that bothers me is that musical dropout, say before a chorus or something. It seems like they kind of go to that trick every time. Let's see if this one does it. We got a chorus coming up. There it is. Yeah. Not that impressed. It's not too grunge-inspired. It's not gritty. There's definitely electronic, guitars and stuff like that. But let's see the second version, see what we got. Steel and chrome light up the night. It doesn't quite have that grit or that emotion or that feel, but still pretty good. But it's more pop than it is rock. The lyrics and stuff, Still, altogether, things that sound really good. And the guitars sound good, nice and clean. The vocals, I'm not hearing any sort of like artifacts of like it being heavily auto-tuned or anything like that. That sounds pretty good. There's one of them down the road here that I did where the vocals just blew me away. So listen to that, stay tuned for that one. Let's see what we got here. Here comes the chorus. And see, they're still doing some of those music dropping out tricks and stuff. And, it's popular. It sounds good. But, alright, let's get a little further in the song, see if it mixes it up with a bridge here. Alright, so did it hit grunge? No. Did it hit pop rock? Definitely. And, that's good for a lot of people, but not too much for me. So that one was kind of medium, but there's some super good ones coming here in a second. So, alright, next one, I wanted to try to do a lo-fi hip-hop beat. And then this was a real weird prompt with medieval lute and Gregorian chant samples for studying in a castle. Whoa, what is that about? So, alright, let's see how they attacked this. So, alright, we're definitely got some medieval... kind of Gregorian, a lute for sure. how are they going to incorporate lo-fi hip-hop beats into this? Let's see if we get a little kind of... Let's go a little further in the song and see when it picks up. And see how, you know, if they got the 808 kind of beats and style. There we go. I can hear a little bit. Her vocals sound great.
A sleepy beat, a tale untold, from silken night to dawn of gold.
So there's the bridge.
Loops of mystery tangled like vines.
Pretty good.
Chip away seconds from forgotten lines. Medieval whispers.
I like this one a lot more than the first two.
On repeat. Ancient forces make the lo-fi sweet.
See, saying lo-fi in the lyrics where that was, you know, we were kind of asking for the music, that was a little weird. I don't know if it understands what lo-fi is because all the output here is super hi-fi. It sounds very produced, very good. All right, let's try the other one. There's that medieval loop, setting up, you know, the overall theme of the song. Let's see how it does with the old school lo-fi hip hop beats when the beats come in. All right, we're getting somewhere.
In the stone halls where the echoes hum.
It's got a hip-hop feel. They're looping that riff. I want to hear once the drum beat kicks in, though. There we go. There's some hip-hop kind of... Okay, all right, well, let's move on here. This is the one that really has me by the heart, of course, being an elder emo, as I call myself, but an emo punk band performing a sea shanty about being ghosted by mermaids. So, all right. So it's got some emo, you know, titles and different things here. So let's listen to the vocals and see if we start to get some of those kind of emo feels, the affectation to the words. That's kind of that, you know, Blink-182, Tom DeLonge feel. Let's see what we got. All right, yeah, this is definitely an emo intro.
I sang my heart out on the rock so gray.
Okay.
She rolled in waves,
palm-muted
then
guitars.
slipped away.
While you got another guitar layered over it. Pick it up halfway through the verse. Love that.
Left me drowning under moonlit sky.
All right, chorus, what do you got for me? Oh, yeah. See, they go to that falsetto, go higher in the chorus. Here comes that vocal part I told you about. Here we go. Whoa. All right. How does it transfer back to the verse? There we go. That's an emo riff. Oh, this makes me so mad that I can make a song like this in minutes that I actually like. And so, you know, all these songs, you could download the actual MP3. The version of Suno that I'm using here is 100% free. Alright, chorus. 3 minutes of pop punk glory here. Hear that? Whew. All right, bridge. Give me a change. You can get a little synth in there. That's cool. So they went for a minimalist bridge. Yeah, a little bit of a weak lyric there. Alright, so something interesting halfway through the bridge. Ooh, I like that lyric. Salt in my eye because you're crying. Oh, come on. All right, let's see what the other one is here.
Sang my heart out on the rock so gray.
All right. That's like Nickelback singer trying to not be Nickelback. I'm sorry to always hate on Nickelback, but they were just the band that kind of found the formula and reproduced it and made people hate them because of it. All right. Let's see what the chorus has got. All right, see, this is not so much emo punk as pop rock.
You keep.
Okay. You know, same words on that one, same kind of feel, but the vocals were a little bit different, and I actually prefer the first one out of the two. Let me know in the comments if there's any of these that really stand out to you. All right, so this last one, I tried to put in an actual prompt with the name Billie Eilish. I wanted to see how it would do with that newer kind of whisper singing style, and it came back to me and was like, hey, don't put in the actual people. That's going to be copyright issues. So I had ChatGPT rewrite something here to do an ambient track with whispered poetry about dreams inside dreams. And let's see if it gets that kind of whispery poetry kind of vocals like a Billie Eilish. Let's see. Got nice piano. Not quite ambient or ethereal, but let's see where it goes.
A shadow's whisper on moonlit streets.
Yeah, there we go. The microphone turned way up so the vocalist can just kind of whisper and have that vocal control. All right, let's go to about chorus here.
Through endless worlds where the silence lies, the dreamer dreams of a world unknown.
Vocals sound great.
A fleeting moment.
Let's see how it goes from the chorus back to the next verse. There you go. Keep it low, keep it down.
The air is heavy with
I mean, the chorus didn't really differentiate from the verses there, not too much, so it's okay. All right, let's try this last one here. There we go. A little more ambient. A little more ethereal.
the shadows whisper on moonlit streets, a veil of silence where nothing.
And this isn't my cup of tea. It's not what I would try to listen to, but there's certainly a need and want for this genre of music.
Mind takes flight, a dream inside
Okay.
a dream.
Let's see how it goes to the chorus. Does it kick in any extra instruments? There's the piano. Ooh, little strings. A build-up before the chorus instead of a cutout. I like that. Definitely stronger than Riffusion so far. See how this chorus does.
Falling deeper, enfolded
Again, it sounds just like the verse. There's no differentiation
through
there.
endless worlds.
Still, though, to just put in a prompt and generate something this good in just seconds, that's something.
Dream a dream.
So, as you can see here, you can put in different prompts. You've got some help here of, different types of prompts, and you can refresh this. So that way, if you aren't sure of what kind of sound you're looking for and you want to just play around with it, you can definitely do that. Otherwise, I always suggest to go over to like ChatGPT or Gemini, have it give you a few suggestions of things to put in. Tell it what app you're using, and it'll give you some prompts and some different things to try to use with it. So if you've created any music that you really like using Suno or using Riffusion, let us know in the comments. And please, if you've gotten this far in the video and you haven't done it yet, like and subscribe. It helps Rosh and I get the word out to more and more people. We've almost hit that 700 subscriber. Hopefully by the time you're watching this video, we're up over that number. That'd be great. And the best way to keep up to date with the latest in the world of AI is to check out our podcast every Monday, The Creative AI Show. We're on all the popular streaming platforms and right here on your YouTube channel. And we'll keep on giving you guys updates so long as all these programs keep updating every day. And we're two creative guys talking AI.